I just think it's interesting sociology of how people watch a movie, take it into their consciousness, and it keeps getting watched, and it's on television, it's on television, it's on television, and how they react to that. By saying, as I say, by feeling like when I meet them at a barbecue, at a party, at a whatever, after a show, I say, "Hi, I'm Tom," and they say, "I hate you." You hate me? I mean, I know a lot of people say, "No, I hate you. You were mean." It's pretend. Yeah, I know, but you were mean. I hate you. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for your input. So we understand each other. I'm Tom, and you hate me. Thanks for coming by. Hey, look at that color. Who on earth wouldn't want to do something like this? You know, just mix that up like that. Take a little bit of medium, just go like that. Like, just who doesn't want to do that? I'm Tom. I'm an artist. I've always been one. I always enjoyed acting and writing and music and painting. I didn't think that I loved them more than everyone else at school, but it turns out I did. So there's that. That's the Andy Warhol's famous quote, "In the future, everyone will be famous for 15 minutes. And this is a question. I was born at the very inception of pop art, of the pop movement, of when these images, these colorful advertising images began to take over not only advertising in magazines and the art world, but really took over people's consciousness. Full refrigerators and soft drinks and people with these faces about consumerism, it's fabulous. I was brought up surrounded by that imagery. And as the imagery got more and more ubiquitous, just everywhere, I actually became a part of it in doing this movie. I was sort of swallowed by it, projected by it, went everywhere, became part of the core of popular culture, iconic. And then as a person, like pop does, it just kind of chewed me up and spit me out. So in that experience of my entire life being surrounded by the pop imagery, culture, becoming a part of it, and then just being swallowed, completely identified with it, and then just thrown out the back of the machine as it goes on to the next movie and the next actor and the next. I just thought I wanted to comment on that.
Are you the artist?
I am.
The man behind the gallery?
Uh-huh. I'm the man behind the gallery. Oh, yeah? Did you? Uh-huh. Here you are. Thanks. These paintings are part of a dialogue that I've had with being sort of an icon of pop culture, because all of these things are icons of pop culture. So in a sense, to me, as paintings, these are self-portraits. These are heroically lit objects of popular culture that people look at and go, "Oh, that toy from the thing, and I had that," and that's how people look at me. They go, "Oh, the guy from the thing, when I was in high school," and so it's they're very similar to one another. Very nice meeting you. Thanks for coming in. You sure can, yeah. Yeah, it's bigpopfun.com. A guy is shooting me. Wherever I go now, people are shooting me. Everyone, everywhere. Like this. So for a while, I just thought, well, I can't, I can't replace all of that video that's about me out there, but I can shoot my own things and give myself a voice of just a person having fun and doing some comic videos and some vlogging and some short films of my own. So I go here and I pretend like I know what I'm doing on a computer, which, believe me, I don't. But I edit things together. Sorry about the sunglasses all the time. I'm doing a lot of sunglass wearing. I'll try to show you here what happens in an airport, for example. I'd written the question song, which went on YouTube, and now it has many millions of hits and everything, which I was very surprised at. I really thought that it would be out there and a couple of Back to the Future fans would see it or something.
They shake my hand and never ask my name, and they start asking questions that are always the same. Hey, what's Michael J. Fox like? He's nice. What's Michael J. Fox like? Nice guy. What's Michael J. Fox like? He's an alien. Stop asking me the question.
It was relatively new to have a viral video with people saying, it's gone viral. And I didn't know what that meant. I literally, it's a computer. I mean, there's no disease on the video. What do you mean? No, it's a viral video. I don't. So it was that everyone was sharing it.
Was that real manure? No, it wasn't. Was that real manure? No. Was that real manure? It's a movie. Stop asking me the question.
A great part of it, for me, was, like I talked about, the paintings, the videos, songs. They're all part of my dialogue with the experience of being, the guy from Back to the Future. I think you should back up. Oh, these are like Roy Lichtenstein-like paintings of myself. Like this. This is called America. And it's golden and it has the flag. And I called it America because all too often this is what is actually representational of America. And I really don't mean the country in terms of the international community. I mean Americans treating each other like this. This is an icon. It's an icon, but it's almost being looked at as a good example. Because all too many people are acting like it. I think in the movie, and certainly in my performance, I meant it to be satisfying that he loses, not to emulate it, which seems to be what a lot of people took it as. But anyway, so that's that one. Okay. Ooh, that's an ugly color. Look at that. I was a part of a big prayer service, for peace in the world. And people of all kinds were there. And there was a monk there, brown robes, hood, everything. And I was on the stage. Hundreds of people, maybe, a couple thousand people in the stadium. And they say, they ask the monk, would you please, for all of us, we'll come together, we'll hold hands, and we'll all pray together. All together for world peace and harmony among all people. So it just so happened that I'm on the stage, so I move over, and he comes over and everyone's holding hands. And someone gives him a microphone, and we're all holding hands together. And I'll take on, a prayerful heart to be open to, to loving each other. So there, everyone's very quiet. And they give the monk the microphone. And he's going to pray, and he says to everyone, thousands of people, wow, I'm standing next to Biff. I don't know how to take it, So everyone laughed, because I guess that's what you do. But sometimes I don't know what the answer is to it, and I have a lot of stories like that. I mean, I just list them off, story after story after story. And I don't mean it in a negative way. I mean it in an interesting way for how deeply this pop iconography goes into people's lives. So they can't not mention it, because it's like sort of overarching everything, Anyway, Hooray for Hollywood is a weird song because no one knows the words to it. It goes, hooray for Hollywood, and then everyone just sings, da la ba la 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 Hollywood, because no one knows anything to cheer about it. It's like we're just saying hooray for a mist, for something that actually isn't even here, that idea of glamour and excitement and movie stars and everything. And it's all fine, but it's just an industry, like making things and exporting them to people. So everyone just ends up going, la 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 la, hooray for Hollywood.
Hooray for Hollywood. That's gooey bally hooly Hollywood. Where any homeless
Yes, Bus. If you really scratch the surface around here, the great abiding sadness of people who need someone else to supply their identity for them, because wherever they're from, whatever family they were a part of, they were just maybe not given enough of an identity. So they come here in order to get one, to buy one, to perform into one, to dress into one, to create an image. Because if you have a great image, who cares about the person? How are you, sir?
How are you?
Having a good day in Hollywood? You look good.
Thank you, sir. You do the same.
I came here too. Many people do, who have an unusual set of skills, who can act, who can write, who can sing, and who end up doing that. It is an industry town, and if you are good at the skills that they need and that they use, you can actually do something here. But it's the people who haven't prepared for it and who don't know what they want, but they just want to be different from what they are, and they want people to see them as something special. Those are the people that generally get upset and lost, and there's a great deal of sadness involved in it. Of course, you could stop, scrape this off, put new paint on, and have wonderful color, but I'm lazy. Early on, I just saw, boy, this could get really unhealthy. I'm going to do this in a healthy way by just doing the things that I do and not caring what the outcome is or what people think of it. Like throwing a ball with my son. Oh, almost. That's good, hey! I can take it.